Cornish Dialect Words by Kathleen Hawke. There are literally thousands of dialect words that were used in Cornwall, but not all of them were confined to Cornwall. So the list that I am taking has been checked by me using Wright's Dictionary of Dialect. My collection contains many words which I remember being used chiefly in West Cornwall and not mentioned by Wright. I also copied Miss M.A. Courtney's list, printed in the 19th century. She was a Penzance lady. And a further list compiled by Thomas Couch and another by J. Jago and Morton Nance. Couch was probably from Low and Jago mid-Cornwall. Many of the old words were corruptions of English words, and quite a number were used in other western counties. Most of these I have eliminated. Abbreviations used are W. Cornwall, WCOR, meaning mentioned by Wright, as strictly Cornish. Any entries marked with WCOR plus means that these were not confined to Cornwall, but not many are included. And now for the list. Abew, above. Abusefulness, abuse. Accouchet, a kind of leapfrog. Hague, a big comfortless place, a great hague of a house. That was used in West Cornwall. And also this one, acre, which means in his acre, delight. Actions, affectation, pretending. Some actions with shame. Adage, a term of contempt. Adder's spit, stitchwork. Addle gutter, sink, dirty drain. Addle pool, cesspool. Adrabbit, bother, an exclamation. Adventure, work in a mine. Adventurers, workers in mine. After winding, waste corn. Agate, very attentive, earnest, full of expectation. Now, I'm come to one that I'm not quite sure about. It's the word for a pollock. That's a fish, of course. I should say it was Adger River, but I'm not quite sure. I've never heard it spoken. Ailer, least confederate. H-piece, catch on tongue of buckle. Ache, grove and stone for rope or iron band, secured so as to be used as an anchor. A layer, a short time ago. Aluse, water lily. Allen, a hard patch of ground. Alicamphany, blue titmouse. Alicouche, go to bed. Alice shad. Alish, or Alish with H, ailing, weak. All on a nutshot, unexpectedly. All on the randan, never home. Ancienty, that was what they used for antiquity. Arch, piece of ground left unturned, near a shaft. Annette, annist, 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 or nist, meant near. If somebody brought something that wasn't big enough, they'd say it wouldn't come nowhere nist. And gallish, gallows-like, vicious. Anglemain, monkfish. Anchor and dandy, wood barrel fixed on a wheelbarrow for carrying water. Stan was another word for the same thing. Animashi, game played by children, who join hands behind back without letting go. Apron trade, women. Arder, ploughman. That's spelt with a U. A-R-D-U-R. A-R-D-E-R, or A-R, rather, is a plough. Aria, exclamation of surprise. Aravon, never a one. Aria, wonderful, strange. Arich, household. Assam, half open, of door. Ashcat, person sleeping over fire. That one isn't confined to Cornwall. Asleep, mildewed. Asneager, fool, silly fellow, term of reproach. Attle Saracen, offcast of Saracen's old works. Atlee, attle, waste earth or stone. Audit, meant an addit. Aunt Mary's tree, holly tree. Ovis, ovis, eat of a house. Avage with H, stock or breed. Old Jimmery, overlooked, ill-wished. Hack stout, having bands called in church. Afax, yes indeed. Azu, cow gone dry, not confined to Cornwall. Balled, beaten, grieved. Balance, beatings. Babby rags, small bits. Back along, time gone. Fat jouster, fisherman's wife hawking fish. Backstrap, itching wrestling. Bagel roots, rooty bagels. Turnips. Bagel, beagle, nuisance. Baker, iron pan used in open chimney. Baker crab of genus Exandel. Baking iron sheet on which baker is placed. Bakester, baker. Bell, line. Baldag, a spatter with mud. Balk, pronounced bulk. Pack pilchers with layers of salt. Timber squared as imported. Ball-eye, a wall-eye. Babby muck, an ill-constructed thing. Ballymuck. Balm, amusing. Balty-brained, stupid person. Balmaid, girl who works on service of mine. Balscat, abandoned mine. Cross-bratch, or a shrew. Balshag, coarse flannel with long nap, used in mines. Bamper, to worry. Harass, torment. Bands, phosphorescent on the sea. Banky digger, first big bank on town. Bannel, broom plant. Barning, phosphorescent. The seed is barning, that meant it was shining. Barker, whetstone. Barker's leaf, where knackers were said to have dropped their tools. Barum, tearing, cakes glazed. Barwell, barfell, or barbell rather. Fisherman's leather apron. Balk, shy as a horse. Clumsiness, deer. He made a bulk of it. Basson or bassamy, blue, purple. Beerly organ, flat cake of barley bread. Becker, species of bream. Bed, afterbirth. Bedabber, paid by keeping in their hands. That meant the flowers. Bed of buffet, bottom drawer dresser. Beban, boban, shrimp. Bebutt, skip, pipe. Beal, nose. Beal, egg action. That's not confined to Cornwall. Beatty, mending fishing net. Beggared, blowed. I'll be beggared. Also not confined to Cornwall. Behealed, sickly, weakly. Bell, tester. Belliarse, bell ringer. Bell metal, brass pot for making jam. Belting, a scolding. Bend, bind, binding on wheel. Bestin, can't decide. Better gainer, best off. Better way, best. I'd better way of dinner name. Betty Toddy, proverbial overdressed person. Bezibbed. It is not allowed to me, or allotted to me. Fortune. Bib, small fish, a powder. Bickern, cobbler's anvil mounted on wooden leg. Biddix, double-edged tool for digging. Bind, he bend. Billican, enamel tea can. Bishop, the fish, Cottus scorpius. Biskin, Descan. Fingerstole. Bittern, the drawings from pilchards recently bulked. Bits, North Cornwall herbs. Biver or bever, shiver. Lad, out of breath. Flatworm, snortly wiggin. Black beetle. Lame, little bit untight with a knife. Lamed, well, I'm blamed if I know. That also is not confined to Cornwall. Blankety shirt, sort of smock made of heavy woolen material. Blowing house, contained a water glass furnace for tin smelting. Boredom, all-round game of cards. Bob, great theme of pumping engine. Balk, to shy. Boften, Bolton, bought. Boggle, boggler, to lie, liar. Bell iron, ladle for dipping water. Bouldering, sultry. Bulk, firm. Bolt, stone milk drain. Bon crab, female crab. Bone, bow. B-E-A-U. Booba, boobish, foolish person. Boobas, booba, boobun, wick for small lamp. A boot, money paid on exchange sale. Boshy man, a fop, conceited fellow. Bosom, a yoke of front to a dress, especially transparent yoke. Botany bathe, eye angels, hydrangea. Botham, wheel, lump or tumour arising from blow. Also feverfew. Butts, disease in horses. Bottoms, or bottomses, low ground. Valley, all streamworks. Boojin, large end of piece of timber or wood. Booge, a large quantity. Bougie or bougie, sheep's house or cow house. Another word is shelter or shilter they call it. Caution. Bounders, holders of tin bounds. Boundary, prospecting. Bounds, parcel of land marked out by small pits at angles of ground. Straight lines from pit to pit fix the boundary. Bolter, bolties, long fishing line with shoot branches and many hooks, also a spiller. Boutigo, a tramp. Bowings, large knee joints. Bosun, to dip insane person in a holy well. Bosun they used to call it. Bowjailer, or bowjowler, placing fishing boat for hauling footline through. Bowpad, woman's saddle. Box setter, the old box iron, irons previously heated and placed inside. Boys, all Cornish men. Boys love Southernwood. Bray, Brayley or Brabham, brave, great or very. Brawl, strike or hit. Bracoose, going fast. A brace set up, a railway fuss. Brace, mouth of shaft. Braggety, mottled, healthy. Brage, to scold violently. Bragin, scolding. Braggashans, bragging. Breel, mackerel. Brand, to set up turves on end. Brave job, a sad affair. Brave spur, quite a while. Breechy, said of straying cattle. Reachy and brackish, saltish or salty. That's not confined to Cornwall. Reachy water, salt water. Bread and cheese, young leaves of hawthorn. Bread and dippy, barley bread and thin cream. Bread and scrape, not much butter. Also not confined to Cornwall. Brack, breek, brick, hole in a garment. Rent or floor. Breedy, to make a fishing net. Breaming, rhyming, phosphorescent shining of sea at night when agitated by steam paddles. Friend, friending, frown and frowning. Rifle or bristle, mackerel or trout. Brick, sea breck. Britain, thrift or sea pig. Brimig, the same as breaming. Brink, fishy skills. Broacher, large sheep, large sharp pointed knife, anything large or clumsy. Rosen, burning quickly, that's a mousehole term. Broil, an eddy. Broth, bolt. Roaches, hatchin sticks. Brood, impurities mixed with ore. Rodents, small wreckage. Roundwort, pigwort. Rouse, ruse fish used as bait or hedge trimmings. Rousey, kidney broth made with bread, hot milk and butter. Rothy, light, spongy bread. Rose, blaze or boil. Brummel, the tamarisk. Brummel mow, round rick of corn with pointed top. Brush, a nosegay or thicket. Bruss, mess made with furs, bringing in the furs to the wood corner in the kitchen. Brussy, short, as applied to pastry. Brugans, or brilliants, bumps. Bridle, trout. Bucka, a scarecrow. Buckaboo, a ghost or buffabear. Buckadoo, black imp. Buckaquidden, precocious child, insane person. Or white bucka. Buck, spittlefly. Buck, bulsh. Toss or buck with horns or heads. Buckhorn, whitened, salted and dried. Bucking, breaking up a boar. Bucking house, house for hammering ore. Buckshee, buck. Buckshee buck, game of holding up fingers. Buddy, thick cluster, usually as people. Bud pickers, bullfinch. Buggin, a load. Bouldering, hot, perspiring. Threatening weather, hungry and sultry. Volcanic, a vulcanade. A small fish, stickleback, or bull-toad. Bullhorn, bulljink, snail. Bulk, bolt, butt with horn. Vulcan, silent pilchards against a wall with layers of salt. Bullard, blunt, said of a person. Bullies, small round pebbles. Bullocky man, swivering fellows. Bolties, bolter, apparatus for catching conger, usually carried on the back. Bumpuzzle, mystifies, to humbug. Bunkins, piece of iron projected from bow of boat to which jib is fastened. Bunker-headed fool, crazy folk. Bunt, cavity of sail or fishing net. Bunting, shifting flour. Burn, burden, a bundle or load. Burn, riff of hay. Burndocky, a liquor made from hot cider, sugar and eggs. Baronet, sheldrake. Burrows, grassy hillocks. Bush, apparatus formed of two loops at right angles, covered with white calico for signaling shoals of pilchards. Bush the fire, add furs. Bush beating, lamping, using a lamp at night to kill birds. Bushing corn, beating corn into a barrel by thrashing bunches against the side of the barrel. Buskin, breastbone of old-fashioned stays. Busker, undaunted fisherman in stormy weather. Buzz ahead, thickhead, fool. Bussy or bussy milk, first milk some cow after calving. Bustin, bubbling over with laughter. Overfull of food. Buster, a difficult job. Also a character. Bustious, see boisterous. Butt gap, a hedge of pitched turf. Butts, see bots. Butt, body of cart. Straw beehive, buttercup beak. Sprained, dislocated limb. Butted, struck finger on or toes. Butterdock, burdock. Butter and eggs, double daffodils. Solidor. That one is not confined to Cornwall. Buttload, cartload. Bus calf reared on a cow. Buzzy milk, see buzzy milk. That's spelled with 2 Z's. The last one. Now we come to the seeds. Casa, stomach of fowl. Cad, orny gall on the hand, a callus. Soil. Cababbled, soiled meant to soil. Cababbled, mystified, deceived. Cabaggled, messed up, dirty. Cabarous, a gall, thickening or hardening of skin. Also a seaman's term to pull together at a rope, singing and shouting. Cabbaging, diddling. Cabbed, keddened, soiled, messed up. Cabbing, making things dirty and messy. Cabesta, space between hook and lead in fishing line. Cabe, to steer fish from nets or carts. Cabin, pilfering. Carboolan stone, stone suspended from rope and kept constantly plunging in order to scare pilchards in net and prevent from escaping. Coddle, caudle, do housework untidily. Coddler, one who coddles. Cader, small frame of wood in which fisherman keeps his lines. Calf, refuse. Cagged, annoyed, vexed. Caggled, cake with mud, ingrained. Also gaggled. Caer broom, coconut fibre broom. Katie, deficient person. Cal, tongue state of iron. Also a liar. Caligar, lesser weaving or stringfish. Call out, to call bands. In church. Calf's dropper, small tub for feeding calves. Calf's snout, snapdragon. Camborne, give him Camborne, a beating. Camborne men, ales. Camels, chamomile. Caneth, toss carelessly. Canker, a crab. Canorum, Methodist. Cant, a long way, a cant of a way. Caper house, caprice, noisy frolic. Capeling, the outer nets of a trammel. Capes, large message, in capeling. Caper longer, razor or shellfish. Captaining, domineering. Carbona, accumulation of rich ore in a mine. Carn, sepulchral. Hard to pronounce that one. Carpenter's louse, would you agree? Gorsedh. These all mean blood caused by a nip. Carg, salted conger. Carrack, garrack, a rock. Case tin, ingots made of good outside and dross inside. Cassapully, winter crest. Catchers, rounders, a ball game. Cat in the pan, turn it over eels. Cat's carriage, two people clasp hands and carry child, singing, carrying the baby to London for a rotten onion. I can remember playing it at school. Cats and dogs, lambsdales, pussy willows, willow catkins. Cat's eyes, greater stitchwort. Cat lap, derisive term for insipid, fluid drink. Catted, eased. Rain never catted for the day. Camborne expression. Caudle, caudled. Mess or messed up. Codler or coddler, a dirty worker. Codling water, rainwater, caught in a barrel for washing dishes. Polk, a small drop of liquor. Haunter, cross-handed blow. Cavalacker, slovenly person. Haunts, quants, haunts, these are all spelt differently, or scones, consway, paving with cobblestones. Coterie, nasty, messy mixture. Kazier, or Kayer with a K, coarse sip for winnowing corn. Cause, case. If that's the cause, I must do it. Kedged, klidged, or again with a K, kedged. Stop fast. Set of a bone that is knitted. Sieg, deceiver, a rogue. Chad, a young bream, a turn of rope. Chat pie, scolding. Chagpie, a magpie. Chal, where kine are housed. Champion load, principal or leading load. Cheney valve, clayworks. Chanticleer, tightened cock. Chaunt or chaunty, scold, mutter. Chaw, cattle house. That's discard. Chaw, shear, sheet, used for calling pigs. In West Cornwall, we call them by the former. Chaw, chaw, chaw. And chaw was also the Cornish for chop. Chielfugan, cake of saffron and currants given to first child met on returning from a christening. Childing, pregnant. Childbean, little child. Cheens, buttocks, or sprouts on potatoes. Cheeny, cheened, to take sprouts off potatoes. And if they were cheened, they were sprouted potatoes. Cheevy, tiny, miserable looking. Childer, children. Chemazel, confusion. Chet, a kitten. Chigwidden Day, White Thursday, one clear day before Christmas, when black tin was turned into white tin, the day on which smelted tin was first sold in West Cornwall. Chevy, great noise or battle. Chickchaffer, chicker, wheatear. Chick down, crouch, as a hen sitting. Chill, lamp for train oil. Chill, chilly air. Chipper, crossbill. Chimming, one of the operations of cleaning tin in a keeve or tub before it is sold to the smelter. China stone, the projection of the granite rock which furnishes the kaolin, but in a less advanced state of decomposition. Chitterface, tin face. Chivy, row or fuss. Chod, stew or stodge. Chorus, chorusing, feast or feasting. Choust, a cheat or to cheat. Chuckchield, Alice shad, A fish full of bones, a young bream. Chuck sheep, contempt. Chull, truly. Churer, charwoman. Chirks, cinders. Chury, charring. Chywallic, redwing. Scythes, small leaves. Civil war, wordy strike. Clean off, proper at once. Clams, cobbler's wooden spring vice. Claudie, fish on trails used as bait. Clays, clayers, clomers, marbles made from clay and fired. Caleb, to cleave, adhere. Clemmed, clemmin, thirsty, sticking like glass. Clems, fish and potatoes fried together. Clewed, benumbed. Clew, spelled C-L-E-W-Y-O-W, a great fuss. Clitched, as he catched. Click, cleat, cling, to cling. Clinched jaw, trigger pudding. Suppose you couldn't open your mouth. Clinched, married. Cliggered, a species of lancefish. Clipper, one who turns the ground. Clisty, clodgy, clusty, soft and sticky. Clomer sea clays. Clock, the crop or maw of a bird. Clodhopper's feet. Clouching, sulking, without character. Clubbish, churlish, brutal, rude, rough. Clew, a hold, grasp. Clough, slink, in. Cluet, wattled grass. Clum, benumbed. Clunker, the throat, uvula. Clush, hide, or stoop. The hen wouldn't clush her chicks. Clusty, set of close spread. Clot, gap in hedge. Hole with a clot, all of a thing. Clutchy, sticky. Clutty, squat down. Climb, seabird's feast. Coants, sea cones. Cody, sheep with diseased liver. Codleaf, dirty, nasty, sloppy. Cob, air on forehead. Cob or cobbin, beat or beating. Cobber, a left. Cobby, a bungler. Cobber, bruiser of tin. Cobbett, blow. Cobbin hammer, small hammer used in a mine for breaking ore. Cob nuts, hazelnuts. Cob shans, money or savings. Cockabell, oh, this one should be deleted because it's not confined to Cornwall. It means an icicle. Cockafrodron, the Manx shearwater. Cockle, capel, capel. Squirrel, black tourmaline. Cockle button, burr of burdock, sticky button. Cock hedge, thorn hedge trim for drying clothes. Cockney bread, turn head over heels in bread. Well, I don't know however they did that. Cocked up, turned up. We sometimes say, oh, your dress is turned up is cocked up. Cockle up to, confront. Coddle, a mess. Codlin chairs, job using water. Codlin water, rain, water used for washing dishes and clothes. Copper, a small wooden trough which receives the tin cleaned from its impurities of slime. Coffins, spelt also with K, depressions of earth caused by underground mining. Cold roast, a trumpery thing. Cold roose, close the net, word of command given in Filchard fishing. Cole, colewort, a cabbage. Cop, short rope for carrying sheaves from rick to barn. Colpus, a prop or underset to a lever. Collybrand, smut in corn. Coal mouse, the coal-tip mouse. Colpera, inland to Wednick on Shrove Tuesday, children begged for colpera. Whatever its meaning, they expected a halfpenny or food. The formula repeated was, "Encock, landcock, give me a tabin, that's a morsel, or else colpera shall come to your door." Come out, fracas, a good turnout. Comonac, or Comonac, I don't really know how they pronounce that. A pigeon of mixed breed. I should think it's Comonac. Compressing, fleeting, siding away. Compartner, companion, consort. Compotent, the meteor, caster pullocks. Ominous, of storms to sailors. Conformable, agreeable, affable, pleasant. Confloption, a great flurry. Conger doused, conger dried and powdered for making fish soup. Conceit, a fancy. Coot, hootin, to thrash, or give a thrashing. Cousin, curzin, corsicle, gossiping. Cour, working shift. Really, a corruption of core, I suppose. Quorum, keep order, decorum. Coos, poops, chase, going fast. Coosy, to cheat. Cooyer, overhanging mass of rock. Country janner, a country person. Coppity cut, nuts, they're hazelnuts. Poor cry, Corpus Christi. That's abbreviated, I suppose. Corncrake, landrail. Corn crow, wood pigeon. Corgel, an accordion or concertina. Corrodin, knowing. Cornish hare, rough wool of ancient sheep. Cornishman's gift, item unwanted by donor. Cornish organ, the bellows. Corat, hurt, impudent. Corv, floating crab balls. Corwich, crab. Corship, game, resembling hopscotch. Cossin, repair pick or other tool by beating metal on where worn. Costin, flat basket of straw or cane. Costine pit, a trial pit. Cossend, hammered into shape and newly steeled, a tool. Costinin, examining back of load by sinking pits upon it. Coos, coosy, chat or to chat. Coos, a flat alluvial moor, a stone flooring. Cover clouts, spatter dashes. Cow flap or cow flop is cow parsley or ogweed. Cowl, a fish bladder. Cowl, a basket for carrying fish. Cowleck or cowlake, a glutton. Cow's lick, air hanging on forehead. Crake, a complainer. Cravat, a woolen scarf, a cravat. Crafe, stick together roughly. Crane down, creep down. Crammer, a big lie. Cran of errands, 800 errands. Prawn, dried sheepskin. Creepy, creepy, trembling. Crease, crace, the medlings of a buddle. Creeved, half raw, bread scarcely cooked. Trellis, ancient hut. Presser, fish resembling a green. Creban, crust. Crew, sea cocker thundrum. Cribber, small eater, pilferer. Cribble, to fray, wear out by friction. Cribbage-faced, thin, pinched face. Cribbing the flint, removing edges of flint. Cricking, accumulating articles prior to marriage, or picking sticks and odds and ends. Crick mole, somersault. Crickety, trail, rickety. Crickly. Crickstone, whole stone. Supposed to cure a crick in the back if the sufferer crawls through it. Creak, a round mow of corn. Crip or crib, to break small bits off. Crips, to crack glass or earthenware. Crisped, nicely browned. Crisscross row, the alphabet. In old books it was headed with a cross. Crissy cross, pattern on heavy cake. The crisscross pattern. They either call it crissy cross or crozen or crozen. Spelled with a Z. Croggins, limpet shells. Croony, foolish, imbecile, childish. Crozen, croggan, a limpet shell. Crojan, shuffling. Crow, pigsty. Crowder feast, yearly festival held to Redneck. Crowdle or crowdy, to loiter, slow coach. Crowdler, crowder, a loiterer. Crowd, crowdy crone, sheep-skinned, bottomed corn measure, used as a tambourine. Crowfoot, Kenning's herb. Crowning, coroner's inquest. Cruel good, very good. Crull, or crully, a bushy curly head. Crumb, fingers numb, or bent. Crumagackle, perplexity, bother. Cush, oyster spit. Cuckoo, Jackie Ralph, or rasp. Cockapoo, or bucka, scarecrow. Cup of dock, burdock, or cold. Cudden, cousin. Cuddle, coddle, cuttlefish. Cuddy, or buddy, a group, collection. Go cuddy, great for food in the hot, roadman's term. Cudge, nestle. Cudgelin, fencing. Culfer, culford, culfering. Beat, and beating. He culfered him. He was culping them all right. Culliac, killiac, a good-for-nothing person. Culkin, quilkin, a frog. Culler, hollybubber, man who deals with slate rubbish. Cull-ridden disturbance. Culverhound, lesser spotted dogfish. Cundert, conduit, watercourse. Cunded, signalled. Cunner pots, wheelies, crab or lobster pots. Puny, moth. Puny, moss, lichen, or lichen as we used to call it, mildewed. Curls, glands. Curly, curlew. Currenty hobbin or organ, pastry rolled up with currants. Cussy, mussels, cowrie shells. Custa, cussant. Can you, can't you. Caustic, blow on the head. Custed, pert, impudent. Custom, raw smuggled spirits. End of seas. Dabbered, faded. Drooping of flowers. Dabbity fay, give us faith. Dagging, longing. Also hanging, the tree is dagging with fruit. Daggins, a good crop. Lots. Daggled, dragged in mud. Dag, minor small axe. Dag well, to shine, very bright. Dallowed, frustrated, outwitted. Dalver, or dahlia, upset, to being a dellier. Dave and Q, a jacksnipe. Dandy Gorsedh, yellow with age. Dandy, a light donkey cart. Daniel, lazy fit. He's got a fit of the Daniels. Daps, down daps, dops, likeness, image. Dash, unbound faggots of furs. Dash and Dara's, stirrup cup. Day stolen or lent, a fine day in winter. Devil, a dung fork. Delboard, the nurse hound. Dells, Cornish peat. Dennock, Redanic, species of tubfish. Devil's candle, arum lily. Dicky Doubt, untidily dressed boy. Dickly dies, ghoul dies or gold eyes, freshen day. Didgeon, Dinion, Grimian, a small bit. Digi, a very small bit of anything. Digi, small farm. Homestead. Delew, Deluin sieve, horsehair sieve, used in washing fine ore as a straining tin. Dinion, see Didgeon. A dinion was a small bit. If you made something too large, you take it in a dinion. Dipper, small pit, a mining term. Dipper, shallow wooden dish, scoop. Dippy, white sauce. Thin cream. Gravy. Dish, a gallon of black tin, and landlord share in the produce of a mine. That's dish. Disknowledge, disown, to deny, be ignorant of. Diminished, diminished. Dite, doit, or squit, small person. Dote figs, broad figs, a turkey or dried fig. Dobbit, short stumpy person. Doggy down, cash down, no credit. Dosey, charming. Dogger, dogfish. Doggerton along, dog trot pace. Doggle, totter as a child. Dog's chuckers, berries of deadly nightshade. Doll, tall, a tribute by the lord of a tin set. Duda, stupid person. Duel, or dually, to toll a bell. Dorcas, the name of a spirit supposed to frequent Green mine. She flung herself into a deep shaft, and her presence remained in the mine, tormenting the miner, calling him by name and alluring him from his task. Dorgy, a badger. Dossy Doss, dogcart. Dormant, wished, gloomy. Dorgy, a small turf hedge. Dover to pay, a fuss. There was Dover to pay. All talkers and no listeners. Dow, disgruntled old woman. Dowlas, old-fashioned coarse linen. Dowlin, dull persistent pain. Down Park, enclosed down or common. Downser, a bullock grazed on downs. A rough person, wasn't a downser. Dram, a swath of corn. Dredgy or inferior or. Drigger, the lowest of the tier of pumps of a water engine. Driggle, to fall in drops, trickle. Driddlesy or drillgy, monotonous continuous sound, low murmuring or hum. Trailer, trailing spray, follower. Trailing weed, convolvulus. Drill, drill drolls, trailing plants, convolvulus. Dription, mother's milk, spirits. Drive, to drift. Drivers, fishing boats using drift nets. Driving nets, nets drawn after boats, fastened at one end in the message, of which fish are caught as they pass through. Droke, wheel rut, channel, slight hollow in body. Drollop, or trollop, slovenly person. Drone, a large wild bee. Drulgy, drulgy, slow, heavy in movement. Drusenhead, Ufflehead, stupid person. Sorry, Bufflehead. Should be, can't read my own writing. Druslin, stupid, dull, mournful. Drouth, dry, dry, parched. Drover, drift net, fishing boat. Druckle, drucklin, truckle or trucklin, roll as a hoop. Druckshire, small solid wheel. Drug, break on wheel. Drulin, talking in a silly manner. Duffy, outspoken, happy-go-lucky. Dug, a push, thrust or dig. Double, walk like a baby. Tinner's feast. Dumbledrain, a drone, a cockchafer. Dumb dolly, misshapen marble. Dung dabber, indifferent worker. Dungy, dirty. Dung pile, rubbish heap or one's own abode. Happy on one's own dung pile. Does or buzz, whir. Dwalder, speaking tediously or confusedly. Dythe, the subsoil. Now, that's the end of D. We'll start with E. Easy-going, feeble-minded, silly. Ebbet, newt. Espay, yes, in faith, certainly. Edjack, idjok, idiot, idiot. Eggy-hot, beer washed in muller, with beaten spiced egg. Hot beer, with egg and sugar. Ellie company, blue titmouse. Ellick, gurnard fish. Helen stones, Helens, roofing slates. Enton, Warren Moraine, Enton town. Engine house, toll house, for pumping engine. Bob works through aperture in wall. Epiphany, Casuta epithymum, grows among firs, reddish hue. The hellweed, we called it wild saffron. Eps, apps, helps, split level door. Irish moose, mows of corn on stubble. Irish meant Irish, well, and that is the stubble. Etta, etol, de-shattle for joining two chains on wire rope. A shattle or link with a movable bolt used to fashion two chains together. X, axle. Eyes, pat on broth. So ends E. We start with F. Fackle, an acute inflammation in the foot. Faddy, to go to Helston Flora. Flora Day. Faddy, rejoicing and merrymaking. Fadgy, how do you fadgy? How are you? Fairmaid, furmaid, hummaid, cured pilchards. Also, fumadoc. Fair amoo, St. Ives Pig Fair in November. Folky, long stem plant, luxuriant. Fold abroad, put on weight. Fall home, retribution. 'Twill fall home to them. Fam, to tread heavily. Walk with firm foot. Fang, a new thing. To earn or seize. Fangings, earnings. Pear nut, earth nut. Far good, a spar about 20 feet long, used as a bowline to the foresail of a fishing boat. Feather bow, feverfew. Feats, a game played with 5 stones. Feet, May whistle, made from sycamore branch. Feeper, one who owns a feep. Fermaid, see fairmaid. Fern web, fernycock, brown nettle used in fishing. Figgy duff, pronounced dove. Baked plum pudding. Fiddle, kidney-shaped vessel used for sowing seed. Fingers, depth of a hole for blasting rock, measured by a miner, placing his fingers against the borer in the hole. Fish jouster, or fouster, hawker of fish. Fitchered, balked, stop short. I'm fitchered. Flad, blad, flad, said of an animal puffed with flatulence through eating too much, or out of breath. Flambustard, excited, agitated. Flam or brand new, meant a new thing. Flat, a flash of lightning. Flasher, the red-backed shrike. Flagary, frolicsome. Flickets, fleckets, flickets, flushes. Flicker also. Fleecy, fleeshy dough. Dough which runs out from under the kettle when baking in the open chimney using flour which has germinated. Flesh meat, pork, in contradistinction to meat, butcher's meat. Fluken, a crosscut that cuts off a load, a vein of metal. Fligs, gaudy articles of dress. Fliggy, fond of gaudy articles of dress. Flipjack, rude fireplace. Flish, flisk, large tooth comb. Flocket, flockets, to have a peculiar sensation, as of fluid passing over the surface of the body. Fluken, parcel of land which cutteth off one part, load from another. Floor, good floor of grass, a grass meadow. Floor of tin, a stratum of tin ore as it lies in alluvial deposit. Florin, very fine tin stuff. Fluge, to deluge with water, also fluger. Flushette, floodgate. Flurry day, valley day, Elston Flora. Flurry go nimble, diarrhea. Foser, liquid or solid food taken before main meal to take off sharp hunger. Fothy or forthy, bold or forward. Fooch, slow coach. He's a proper old fooch. Foochy, always in a muddle. Fooching along, not doing too well. Fugu, underground cave. Footin, fore shaft, shaft by which miners go down to work in the mine. Fore door, front door. Fore ends or bore ends, headlands of a field. Fore garby, a trick. Fork, to pump out water, to pump dry. Fossick, to obtain by asking, to ferret out. Frame, a sloping wooden table used in dressing ore. Frange, to spread out like a fan. Freight, to blow as a trumpet. Freedy, frayed. To play freezers means to steal marbles. Frisk, a dance. Caper, jig. Frisky about, dance. Fugan, or fugan. Flat cake, sweet or savoury. Fumade, see fermade. Fulsome, rich food, some fulsome. Fur, wheat, to bull ears. Sorry, excuse me. Friday, Ilston Flora, Paddy Day. Furzy moor, root of furs. Furry cloth, oval piece of red cloth placed over fontanel of a newborn babe before putting on the cap. So ends F. Gake, gakin, staring. Gaberick, see Gaberick. Gaddle, drink greedily. Gadge, a trick. Gajabras, upside daisy. Gaggled, covered in mud, also daggled. Geared, or grouder, decomposed granite for scouring tables, etc. Galliers, restive, in a temper, he got a fit of the galliers. Galliganton, tall, ungainly person. Gallywoo, a man destitute of the power of begetting children. By gambers! Exclamation. Gange, ginge, to twist fine brass or copper round a fishing line to prevent the hook being bitten by the fish. Gangam, a simpleton. Garbage, skimmings of salt fill. Coagulated oil from fishers ready to be put into a hogshead. Garm, scold. Gary, gory, wicker basket, with 4 handles, carried like a sedan. Gatches, after leavings of tin ore, pools of muddy water. Gathorn, a mine spirit. Gaver, sea crayfish. Gaberick, the red gurnard, red spider crab. Gay, piece of broken china. Gazuli, or gazelle, constantly uttering laments. Giggled, bedraggled, dirty. Geek, geeking. Peep or peeping. Garrick, whistlerfish. Geese or geese, girth. Geese dancing, disguise dancing. Geest, guess, geese. Girdle, saddlefall. Gelvern, to roar like a smithy, roar like Gelvern. Gew, backyard toilet. Giblets, nickname for thin lanky person. Gicknugat, neither one way or the other. Gid, the sea smelt. Gill, pint of black tin. Gijolter, part of rigging of a ship. Ging, a whip to make a topspin. Ginge, fine wire, fastened round the line just above the hook to prevent fish biting through. Also gange. Girdhail, sudden gust of wind, a cyclone. Gertie milk, milk groats. Geese dance, sea geese dance. Glan, phosphorescent light or glow. Glans, the bank of a river. Glows or glouse, dried cow dung, useful fuel. Glen adder, the cast skin of an adder. Glaze, a swarm of bees. Gliss, mica, brown shiny crystals. Glister, gentle motion. Glister the boat to the rocks. Globical, unsettled, referring to weather. Globe, pot or vessel into which a trough carries the dross in a tin mine. Goad, land in small bits or lots, measured by goad or staff. 9 feet, called a yard. Goal, slow, heavy pain. Coffins, sea coffins. Goyle, cuttlefish. Sepia officinalis. Daldies, Cornish, for feast of bricks. Goodness, fat used in cooking. Goog, gug, cliff cavern. Gook, sunbonnet. Gould, the goal in Erling. Gold eyes, see gold eyes. Gulnigan, a cuttle rod. Goonhillies, small ponies or horses from Goonhilly. Gosegan, Gwidgigwee, a Gwidgigwell. Blood goes by nip. Booster noodle, stupid person. Gari, wicker basket with 4 handles carried like a sedan. Or Gorsedh, place of elevation where it is said Druids pronounced decree. Goss, a fuss. Perplexity. Moor or wood. Gossy, reedy, luxuriant. Gounce, a low, shallow place for washing fine ore stuff. Gook, see gook. That's another word for a sunbonnet. Goes on, a common. Grackle, a pile of ore. Grail, three-pronged fish spear, a trident. Grambler, a stony place. Grammar, a cowrie shell. Grass, surface mining. Grass captain, surface mining captain. Raven clouds, clouds moving contrary to the wind, sign of a storm. Grieve, handful, small lot. Greening, kind of small-scale fair. Grend, twist or kink in a chain. Grief, to make mischief. Wrigglins, wriggles, wrigglum, wriggling, dried stalks of heath. Wrigglum besom, heath broom. Wriggan, a grasshopper. Grimops, term of a goose. Grinion, grimion, digion, a tiny bit. Crop, to twick, pull. Roots, grouts, rutions, gudgeons, dregs in teacup. Grounder, foundation stone on surface of land. Grouder, sea-geared. Groin, a seal. Grubby, a group, collection of things. Grubbing, small cankered apple. Gruffed up, feeling cold, hunched up. Gruffled, fattened, flourishing. Gruffler, a child. Gruff, the crop of or gullet of a bird. Grunge, grind teeth when chewing. Gridlance, a term in boys' game of marbles. Guckle, a ras. Guckaw, a fool. Guddy, an old woman. Good wife, term of address. Guff, rubbish. Gunnis, crevice in mine or load. Also gunnies. Gur, the shanny fish. Gurgle, gurgy, old low edge of stone and turf. Gurgles, long narrow lanes. Gurry, fixed quantity of errands. 800. Gurry, wicker basket with 4 handles. Otherwise known as gorry, previously mentioned. Guthern, small rock or stone. Green, periwinkle. Gwaith, breastbone of a boat. Winders, frostbitten fingers. Wonders is another word. Now that's the end of G, and now we come to H. Half-baked, slightly deficient person. Half-saved, slightly deficient person. Addicts, Ishan, husks of corn. Hail, to cover with slates to hide. Hailer, thief's confederate. Excuse me. Also healer or ailer, with A. Ain, healer, ailer. Eind, and farm bailiff. All Monday, day before Shrove Tuesday, when boys played impish tricks, also called Nick and Nan night. Avery, miserly, envious and greedy of money. Hale, best parlour. Half-grease, a system where animals were put out to graze. Alish, ailing or Greek. Alio, skipperfish. Alvin, refuse of ore after spelling. Ailcaily, a scramble. Aim, circle of straw used to fasten 4 legs of a sheep to keep them from straying. Hang by, back end of gate. And in, walking hand in hand. Hand gloves, a pair of gloves. Hand over fist, outright. Beaten hand over fist. RBT, herb tea. RB pie, lamb pie. Sorry, RBT is herb pie. Ardef, elven rock. Arded, refuse of tin after smelting. After flitter, jack snipe. Avon, or hewen, arbor. Azin, poachin. Heap, the thigh. Heaps, a lot. He thinks heaps of himself. Ever, hayware, grass seed. Eventime, season of dropping calves. Edger, a straying animal eating edges. Eggen, hard, dry cough. Ekimol, ikmol, ekimol, daunted. Hell the passage. Hell, the passage leading from the door to the parlour. Eller, or Eller with H, gives these confederate. Ellen slates, Ellen stone, flat stone for roofing. Ellen roof, Ellen is the roof. Hellman, raking corn with a Hellman rake. Harvey pie, made from herbs and bacon. Etterpin, pin of a shackle. Ever, hubba, watchers called to fishermen when fish were spotted. Ewer, who makes the call described above, and makes signals regarding direction of fish in the sea. Ez, glez, a swarm of bees. Ibaloo, a noise. I angels, Botany Bay, hydrangea. I by day, broad daylight. Illa, a nightmare. Hiles, with H, and Hiles without H. Whiskers on barley. Hilt, handle of a tool. Hit, depressed, or ill in imagination. Ippenstop, mountain block. Itchtop, set of neglected children. O's, a forebear. Hobbin or Hogan, bag. Miner's dinner bag. Hobbies, Lannard, Marlion, or Marlion, kind of hawk. Hobble, the share received by each person when a vessel was brought in. Oddie man, a simpleton. Organ, currently hobbin, currently roll. A hobbin can also be savoury. Hogstock, busy, stag time. All of a hogstock. All to grass, working a vein of metal to the surface. Holidays, places left untouched when dusting. Holland, pool in a field. Hollapot, Tom Holla, noisy person, loud talker. Holland smock, sea campion. Ollie Bubber, a man who deals with slate rubbish. Olic, allicaceous plant common in cottage garden. Holm, home. Holm scritch, missile thrush. Halt, or holster, lurking place, a badger set. Omer field, the nearer field, the town field. Holm scritch, missile thrush. Home, make home the door, meaning shut it. Hooly bus, noise. Hoot, bray like a donkey. Hoot and cough was whoop and cough. Ozzle, or ozzle, windpipe. Sorry, the first one should have been woozle, ozzle, or uzzle. Op, narrow passage, section in a Dutch barn. Ops, small bits. Ornywink, with H, ornywink with O, ornament, or a lapwing, flubber, or wheat. Or it is a slug, a toad, or a desolate place. Or a prostitute. Horse, fault in rock. Osgid, outlet. Housey, ennui from too much confinement in the house. Housing, gossiping in other people's houses. Of, heave, row. Of up, vomit. Ubba, ever. Watchers called to fishermen when pilchards were spotted. Reach out. Ever. A battalion. Uproar. Huel, mine or works. Uckener, with H or with O, wood corner in kitchen. Oxen, knuckles or joints. Uddick, addick. Ewer, watcher for fish. Uggo, ugle, sea cave or cavern. Ollie, all in rocks used for storing shellfish. Ulster, holt, a hold or retreat to harbour. A badger set. Ummock, stout, unwieldy woman. Hurl, a filament. Hurlers, small sparks from fire. Hurling game, throwing a silver ball. Hurling weather, fine dry weather. Ostler, or ostler, man whose stabled horses for travellers. Hutchwork, small oar washed by a sieve. So ends H. I facts, yes, faith. Of, parasitic animal, productive of rot in sheep, liver fluke. Hiles, whiskers on head of barley. Illick, the grenade fish. Engrosser, person who bought wheat at 18 gallons per bushel and delivered same at 16 gallons per bushel. Iron. Ishin, corn husks. In mid-Cornwall, doused. Ishin was West Cornwall. Itchy feet said a person always wanting to go somewhere. Yes, it is. Yes, he is. Inside out. Jack, machine for turning spit when roasting. Jack o' Lent, slovenly fellow. In the eastern part of the county at the beginning of Lent, a figure dressed in old clothes called Jack o' Lent was carried through the streets and afterwards hung. The figure was supposed to represent Judas Iscariot. Jack carries lights, phantom lights preceding a storm. Jackie, too much black. Jack, or blent in the ore. Jaffle or yaffle, armful of hay. Jail, walk fast. Jailin, walking fast. Jalishy, buff, yellow. Jankin, are in at floor space. Jan Jake, Jan Joke. Jean Jake, John Jake, a snail. Jan Jancy, two-faced. Janek, overgrown, blundering fully. Janner, a jay. Jannard, or Jennard, Winnard, a right wing. Japes, jackanapes. Jaypatic, simpleton. Jew, black-field beetle. Jew's fish, halibut. Jew's pieces, ancient pieces of tin. Jew's works, stream works. Jib, jibbin, cutting raggedly. Jick, juck, to hiccup. Jickups, hiccoughs. Jigger, ill-made thing. Jiggin, process and dressing ore. Jimmery shry, exclamation of surprise. Ginny nilly, simpleton. Ginny quick, gopher iron. Joni, wooden doll. One could be bought for a penny. Johnner, a magpie. Joyce, juice. Jollop, julep, Edison. Jonic, unfair, 10 Jonic. Josin, scolding. Jody, walking in sea with boots and stockings on. Jodlem, squashes flat. Joustin, hawking fish. And a jouster was a hawker of fish. Jew, a gun sweet. Judas hole, peephole in a house. Judas tree, elder. Jumping, term of contempt, annoyed. Just alive, mining term, meaning small appearance of ore in the stone. Gist, joist or beam. That ends J. K. Keg or kegnail, misshapen or thickened finger or toenail. Can-kayers, tricksters. Catty ball, child's ball. K-ben, stealing. Kayer, sieve. Keger, kegas, keggies, kayer. Hemlock or cow parsley. Kern, harden as corn. Kerned, turn from flower to fruit. Keef, separating short straw from thrash corn. Kedden and crust. Keddened, booted with mud. Keenan comb, used to comb hair, a small tooth comb. Keenly, promising. He's bred keenly. Keep on, scold incessantly. Keggies, see keger. Keggle, draggle. Kikeza, variety of E. Kellick, mooring stone. Kelter or kilter, muddy mess, sorry blight. Kellymore or Killymore. Pignut. Kennock, a weakly or unhealthy child. Kendall teening, candle lighting time. Kenning, kennel, pull away, ulcer on the eye. Kenning herb, the crowfoot, use for cure of eyes. Kent patengy, wooden pin in stone anchor used in punts. Kirchy, curtsy. Curls, swollen girl hands, or kernels. Catley or kidney broth. Hot water on bread with pepper and salt and cream, also called sops. Not confined to Cornwall. Keren, the leather that joins two pieces of wood in a flail. Cúni, lichen or lichen, whichever you like to call it. Keg, dried stalks, hollow stems. Also kicks and keski. Kales, 9pins. Kib, to repair a hedge with thorn, put tabs on top. Kibali, make oneself dirty on a job. Kibble, bucket for well or mine. Cabby, sticky. Kibby heels, chapped heels. Kick nor sprawl, lacking fighting spirit. I ain't got no kick nor sprawl. Kicker, small mizzen, used by fishing boats. Kicklish, ticklish, unsteady. Kicky, to stutter. Kicky how, exclamation. Kiddo, willum. Kiddle, crock used in oven chimney for baking bread underneath. Kiddle or quaddle, fidget or dawdle. Kiddlin, cozenin, tricky. Kidged, kedged, knit as broken bone. Kiddly, hailin. Petty, insignificant. Kidney, a big head, he got a big kidney. Killers, clay slate. Killers, the earth nut. Kill cow, killer. That hill is a kill cow to horses. Killiers, rough or ferny ground. Killigrew, name for the chuff. Kellymore, earth nut. Killin, holly. King cup, marigold. Kings, donkeys. King crowner, a startling answer. Kinge, a crevice. Kinky, kitey, slightly deficient person. Kip, cap or net. Kipes, kips, a thin lanky person, a freak. Kipesy, lanky or freakish. Kipnet, for hanging vegetables. Kiski, hemlock stem, hollowed-stemmed plant. Also kicks. Kiski shanks, person with shrunken calves. Kit, a buzzard. Kidneys. Kitterine, public conveyance. Kitting, stealing ore in a mine. Kitey, slightly deficient person. Clather, thick roll of pastry, round dish of baked meat and potatoes. Knacked or scatbell, abandoned mine. Knackers, knockers, spirit or little folk in a mine. They were said to be the souls of Jews of crucified Jesus Christ, sent by the Romans to work as slaves in tin mines. That's not confined to Cornwall. Knackbell, abandoned mine. Knap, the top or brow of a hill. Kivoli, or I think that's how it's pronounced. Loose, hollow, shelving ground. Nick, cheat. Knitster, female knitter. Knocked all of a heap, stunned. Knocking, business affairs. Knockery, business affairs. Knucky, to be like Knucky, remain as I am. Knuckle down, submit. Call, exclamation of surprise or entreaty. Cook, species of game of quoits. Counks, defeat, contempt. Q, a small ulceration in the eye. Kibosh, display affection. Pretense, wages or money. Kipes, see kipes is spelt with a Y. Kitesy, freakish, so in K. L, labot, labour who waits on tradesmen, a fool. Lace, Cornish land measure, 18 feet. Lace-ups, lace boots. Lag, lagged, lagging. Drag, dragged, dragging. Bottom of dress in the mud. Nagged, covered with mud. Lagus, a broken rainbow. Lagen, to splash in water, walking in with naked feet. Laid in, walking arm in arm a crook. Leicester, leaden, yellow, water, iris. Lamb's wool, drink up, hot milk, sugar, eggs, and nutmeg. Lammock, rascal. Lammy, a kid. Lance, sand eel. Landy, loose, overgrown. Lap or lob, to throw as in vain. To throb as in vain. Lap or catlip, derisive term of insipid, fluid, drink. Lapior, miner who processes ore, a dancer. Larrikins, larkers, mischievous young folk. Larrup, to beat, or sweet as larrup. Lash, lask, thin strip of fish used as bait, cut from tail of mackerel. Lasher, a large thing. Lordy-daw, snobbish person. Laura, laurel. Laverack, untidy boy. Loach, sloppy mess. Ill-combined liquids, such as beef tea and treacle. Lawn, large open mine working in the back of a load, left in a dangerous state, or could be Loven. Layer, a winnowing sheet. Leary, Ronish, hungry. Leary's, old men's workings. A crevice in a mine where the ground has been worked out. Lebmer, 11s. Leck, leak. Lestercock, toy boat, sent out before the wind in rough weather with a string of books. Litterpotch, an old dance. Looster, to plan. Leverock, a dirty woman. Lew, to shift or bolt the washed ore. Liberty lapped. Children stood before hassock or step, putting the right and left foot alternately as fast as they can, singing, Liberty, liberty lapped. Who can do this and who can do that? And who can do anything better than that? Libbins, the webs of a waterfowl's feet. Lick, brush dress in mud. Lidden, see Leicester. Lig, a deposit as of seaweed or autumn leaves. Liggin, very wet, drizzly, leely weather we used to say. Like a thing, as it were, as you say. Likely, tall, well-formed, he's a likely-looking lad. Lick stickin', not properly cleaned. A lick and a promise. Linguister, interpreter. Lincoln, stupid person, or a term of endearment to a child. Granny's little Lincoln. Lily bangers, cut and dice, used for raffles on a stall at Penzance. Lincolary, lint lily. Linouth, kidney. Listing, haking, throbbing. Litterpooch, slovenly person. Little mount, old-fashioned child. Little mootin, bat and ball game, sort of rounders, was played on St. Michael's Mount on Easter Monday by old and young alike. Loach, doctor's draught, a lotion. Lody apple, loader, double apple. Lob, a stone tied to the end of a fishing line to keep it fast when thrown. Loddon, a fool. Lodger, a vessel moored off in the lake, is spoken of as out in the lodger, a Newland term. Lofty tin, rich, massive, rough tin ore. Logan rock, a logging rock, and one which oscillates. Lube, slime, containing ore. Looch or louch, short straw from threshing. Or chaff, a refuse. Lootle, a tawdry gadabout, term of abuse. Loppard, lopper, lame person. Lopping, walking, lame, throbbing with pain. Lopping or clopping along. Loppy, choppy, choppy seed. Lost in, losing. Lost slogan, that part of an adit or level which lies open like a trench before it is driven underground. Luigi, tired, fagged out. He got a fit of the loogies. Loonin, long, lanky, thin. Louster, work hard. They that can't scheme must louster. Lud, sent all of a lud, struck all of a he. Lure, night mist. Luck sand, fine sand, close to water's edge at Mount's Bay. Love worm, beach worm used for bait in fishing. Lumping eel, lamper. Lunnon Church Town is London. Lurker, small boat in which master seiner goes in pilchard seaning. Life server, place for letters. Ligners, small bundles of reed, and that ends L. This is the second tape of dialect words, Cornish dialect words, I should say, by Kathleen Hawke. Badgers, starting with M. Young pullets, West Country word. Maciate, to emaciate. Smash, crush. Madly moved, mixed up, confused. Maggie Owler, or Margie Owler, a goat moth. Main, stone, old Cornish word. Maggots, whims. Megums, Maygames, pranks. Maiden's delight, southernwood, or boys' love we called it. Mealy, or mealy, flowery, said of potatoes. The potatoes are nice and mealy. Mate, M-A-I-T, that means feed, mate the pigs. Make veins were broad veins. Mare, sheaves of corn put longitudinally about 18 feet high and 12 feet deep, done in a catchy season. A catchy season was one when it was inclined to be wet and showery. Make home, shut the door. Make meetings, make wives. Malashi, boastful person. Male, the fish shandy. Malkin, dirty person, or a rag mop for cleaning ashes from clome ovens. She's a proper little malkin, we used to say. Mallygolder, a large jellyfish. Merchant May's little summer, a fine autumn. Mare crab, harbour crab. Marinated or marinated pilchards were cooked with vinegar and bay leaf. Market Jew craw was a chuff. Marty, to eat noisily, linger over tea. Mask, the mast of a ship. Maw, a piece of bread and butter. That was West Cornwall. Or Mid Cornwall, bread, butter and sugar, tied in a rag for a baby to suck, a sugary maw. Mogust, or Mogust, was a donkey. May Gemin, frolicsome, childish. Maslin pan, a utensil for stewing fruit. May doll carried about with birds' eggs on ferns in a basket on May Day. Mianolas, fisherman's wooden stove filled with clay and stones used in boats for cooking. Merry geeks, noisy or obstinate people. Mayor, measure. Measy, or mizzy, perplexed, confused. Meepy, moppy, hide and seek, or moppanidi. Meddle. Melwidgeon, kind of slug. Merry maiden, mermaid. Merry soul, French soul. Murrian was an ant, and that was used only in West Cornwall. Sir Emmett's rather up. Mew, gull scream. Mute, scattered by fright. Mewe, or moy, words for a rickyard. Mica, inferior clay. Midgeon, mite. Midgets or midgeons, small pieces or bits. Midgels or jouds, shreds and tatters. Midgety morrows, the fidgets. Midgety poor. Miggle compor, synonymous words for uproar. Miggle, lukewarm. Milshy bread, moist and sticky, made from milshy corn. Milshy corn that has germinated. Millier, hinge of a door or gate, which works with a pivot on which a wheel or rollers turn. Mit, smelt, a fish. Milton house, smelting house. Milk cup, cream jug. Milk maid, lady smock. Milpreve, a coralline ball worn as a charm against adders. Mill bed, platform in a mill. Mimsy, minnow. Minnies, stones suspended from ropes used in pilchard fishing to prevent fish escaping from a seine net. Misment, mistake. Mit, the spot from which the throw was made in a game of bob buttons, said to be a giant's game. Mocket, bib of apron. Modax, large axe. Moggiator, top stone of ancient game of quoits. Mogust or Mogust, a donkey. Moil, pointed drill used in a mine. Mole, fish rot, goby. Maul, double-headed digging tool with long ends. Mollahead, a shockhead of hair. Malicious land, a girl's game. One stood in the middle and tried to catch the others rushing across. Moneypenny, the small white cowrie. Monopoly, affectation. Mool, meal bread. Mooty, or mutty, moping. Moppanidi, or meepy moppy, hide and seek. Mopper, one of the players in rounders. Mops, bridle with blinkers. Mops and brooms, confusion. Moor, myrrh, gillimont. Mord, or mort, lard. Morgie, a jellyfish. Morgie, spelt with Y on the end, the other was IE. Sea dog, dogfish, ill-looking wench. Morian, crystals of quartz, Cornish diamonds. Murran, or murran, was felon. Cattle disease. Morabs, or morats, low-lying pasture, and sheep's runs near sea. Mother Carey's chickens, stormy petrels. Mother Margot, blue bottle. Mouth speech or voice. He lost his mouth speech. Mounty bag, restless baby. Mousy pasty, children who wetted the bed were threatened with this. Muggy dally, lazy person. Muller, a stone used for reducing ore to powder, or a bowler hat. Mulvana, or Mulvana, monkfish, St. Ives. Mum chance by accident. Mum in booth, the tent in which strolling players performed. Mun, decayed fish used for manure. Or fusible metal, a mining term. Mundick, iron pyrites, marcasite. Munger or mungern, straw horse collar. Mur or more, guillemot. Merely, nearly, well nigh. Murgy, morgy, dogfish, ill-looking Welsh. Murrain or moran, Helen. Murrick, a slubben, sniveler. Murrian or Murrian, M-E-R-Y-O-N, ant. Music, mist, Mebagizzy. Musicy, thick fog. Mutt, mutty, mutton, cross or sullen. My gar! Exclamation. My evers, my evernose, interjections of surprise. Now we come to the letter N. Knack, collection of useless or worthless things. Knacker, handkerchief, or wheatear. Nag-ridden, trouble with nightmares. Narvical, nervous. Navvy, a bit extra weight. Neck of the foot, instep. Neflin or Niflin, Newfoundland cod. Neg, neggy, baby's tooth. Negega, eath or lean. Negger, donkey. Nerry, tea kettle. Nestle, a snood of twisted twine fastened to a hook. Nestle taker, fisherman's contrivance for making a nestle. Newfang or new bang. New fancy, enterprise or operation. Nibbles, nebulous clouds. Nibby-jibby, nearly, close shave. Nick, a nap or skill. Nickety knock, throbbing, palpitating. Niflin, or Neflin, Newfoundland cod. Nim, undecided. Nimpingale, whitlow. Nin, ninny, to drink. Nist, near. Nover, collector of money. No quarterings, no halfpence, no piccadaniels. Term used by boys when they find anything. Nosadder, a dragonfly. Newl, or noddle, pig's head. Satirically. Nuggies, niggers, knockers, spirits in the mind, sea knackers. Null, dry crust. Nurly, sulky. Nutmare, eldest tailor's apprentice, selected at Penryn on 1st of September. So ends in. Oh, all the war in the fashion. Hoods be all the war, and bonnets be weird with a dap. Heard in the Bodmin area. But what's a dap? Audit or audit? That's an addit. Or drabbit. Confound it! Exclamation. Ogo, cliffs. Oil or oil, ear of barley. Oilette, frying pan or gridiron. Oiler, oilskin, waterproof. Oakum sniffy, hot sweet glass of grog. Old Jono, the south wind. Newland. Olic, houselick, used to be grown on roofs to ward off lightning. Wool, plummas wool. Orgle, penny royal, used for organ tea. Orat, dungy. Cesspit, a dirty mess. Oral, raised wooden porch or balcony of house, above the cellar and approached by outside steps. Autumn window, peephole in barn wall. Ocious, crowd, that's St. Ives. Ounce, 16th part of any property. Outlander, a foreigner. Overfanged, stretched, strained. Overrun the constable, gone in debt. Howdy-do, a fine state of affairs. 'Twas a proper howdy-do. Owners, shareholders in the mine, adventured. Ozzel or oozle, windpipe, so ends O. P. Paddle, dish or pan. Paddock, parrick, paddock. Brown pitchers olden over 2/4. Paddle pair of animals. Paddle Lincoln, big cuttlefish. Padge, patch. Hadgy paw, hadgety paw. Hadgety poo, hadser poo. Newt, eft or lizard, or could be a frog or tadpole. Pair or park moils, usually 30 moils for carrying tin. Palch, palshy, palched. Broken down in health, pale, weakly. Palshalals, diarrhea. Pan bed, hoppity bed. The pattern drawn for playing hopscotch. We called it skip beds. Panes, rows of pins on a sheet of paper. They were bought like that. Pandora, a large oyster. Pant, worried. She was in some old pant. Paradise, parody. Farstack, box hat. Parium sonses, paramasses, affected ways. Parvum, paring of nails. Path, a slap or beating. Passivantin, pursuing a headlong course or dashing along. Pasty, segment of orange. Whole picture night. Eve of conversion of St. Paul, miners' holy day. A pitcher was set up and stones thrown at it until it was broken. Broken pieces were thrown against doors of houses. The throwers shouting, Paul's Eve, and here's a Eve. Heave. Paul or Poland, handle or handling. Oh, stop pawing them things. Pause or pulse, a cold that runs at the nose. Pay, to lay on a coat of pitch or tar. Peach and tice. Or could be fluoride. Bluish-green soft stone, a peachy load. Peas, hard rows of fish. Peason, plural of peas. Peafy, witty, full of quaint sayings. Peddle Lincoln, great cuttlefish. Pednamine, head and point, set of pins in a game. We called it penny means. Pednamini, pinny ninny, game with pins. Pednatine, head and tail, like pilchards in a barrel. Pedn borbus, God's head. Pedn cairn tin, tin found by itself apart from a load. Pedden Jowl, abusive word, devil head. Pednan, small pieces of turf. Pedden Paley, Tom Tit. Bedolin or bedolin, lingering pain or illness. Pedrak Mow, rick of corn built on stubble. Peter, a bait or allurement. Peath, a well that has been dug and water drawn up by a windlass. Peathy, witty. Inside of rushes, used for light when placed in pilchard oil, known as train. Peason, whites. Pilcher, pilchy, pilcher, pilchards. Pelfy, pilthy, soft and spongy. Peller, conjurer. One who charmed complaints, wise man or wizard. Pellis, pillars, pelles. Pilcorn, oat without husks. Penny, neat. Or could be firm or precise. Penny Ligon, Penny Lincoln, penniless. Penny meanways, crisscrossed, heads and tails. The people, Methodists. Virginity, or virginity, virginity. Apt to take offence. Fervence, frayed edges. Kazakh, Kazaki, unsound pilchards, or one with a broken back. Phoebe, Phoebe, old-fashioned dance. Phrases, habits. I don't know where she got the old phrases. Pickin', taken, pickin' in the washing. Pickle Heron, a droll or merry andrew. Pickress Day, second Thursday before Christmas, a miner's holiday. Piffed, slightly affronted, vexed. Oh, she was piffed about it. Piggy, obstinate, pig-headed, dirty. Piggy dog, dogfish. Piggy Widden, the smallest pig of litter. Piler, farm implement used to pound or cut beards. From barley in winnowing. Pillards, barley. Pilliers, tufts of long grass on downs, rushes. Pilliac, a useless person. Pilljack, no mean fellow. Pillum, pillum, pilm, pilf, pelf, dust. Oh, you got a bit of pilf on you, dear. Pillis, the oat grass. Pillier, hummock, no. Pimp, peep, pimpin', peepin'. Pimper, one who peeps. Pimpy, weak cider made by throwing water on exhausted cheese. Pinny Minnie, or Pinny Minnie, the name by which a little chapel was known at Bridge, St. Austell. Pinchgut, third-size pitcher. Pinette, pint. Peran, intoxicated, dead drunk. Peran Day, 5th of March, Tinner's holy day. Stander on St. Peran, who was said to have died drunk. Slander, rather. Peran Broadlaw. Rush maps. Pisky, common clothes moth. Pisky cows. Ridge tiles with a round knob said to be for pixies to dance on. Pisky lead, pisky laden, said of a bewildered person or one who has been lost. Pisky stool, a mushroom. Pitch, area in the mine to be worked. Pitched, taking root after planting, or fruit set. Or roll up your sleeves. Pitch up to, make advances. Make love to. Flat, window ledge, platform in stairs. Flatted down, flattened. Pressed down. Platty, Latin. Plethon, to plat, braid. Could be plethon, plethon. Pliffen, lower part of double door. Plish, splash. Plisher, branch bent down and fastened with hooks. Plisken, eggshell. Plod, long-winded tail. To somehow plod you. Plodden, pool. Fluffy, fluffy, fat, plump, soft, or spongy. Flosher, half-grown bream, or a small cobble used in Keren fishing. Floshy, splashy, sloppy, wet and miry. Plough, wheel carriage drawn by oxen. Ploughye, splash, crack, or sudden shock. Fluff, see fluffy. Plum, soft in the head. Risen dough. Also a soft pillow. My pillow was nice and plump. Plum cake, yeast cake. Plum dough, yeast cake well risen. Plumbing, dough rising. Plumbing yeast. This was used for leavening bread. Plumpy, to churn. Home or foamin, thump or thumpin. Or give 'em a foamin. Powder, spelt P-O-D-A-R or P-O-D-E-R. Mundic or Pyrex. Podging, poking about. Pokeman, stupid, clumsy. To mend or patch clothes clumsily. Point, mason's drill. Hauled, beheaded instead of fish. Hauled stone, stone hewn into shape and placed ready for building. Holler, a top hat. Pollet or pollock, a crook stick knobbled at one end. Pollen or pollen, a salt water pool. Pollen, P-O-L-Y-N, stick. Pool, to cut holes in granite. Pour able, in pour else. Poot, kick or thump. Pop and touse, general row. All sorts of oaths. For beagled, a small kind of shark. Hose, hoss, a cold in the head. Horf, a pool of stagnant water. Horf, a cove. Horven purven, rushwick for a lamp. Posh, phlegm oppressing breathing. Hoss up, hossed up, prop or propped up. Host, groats, term used for coining tin, or it might be post, I'm not quite sure, post groats. Pottle, wooden measure used by millers. Pot gruen, soft granite, like ground in which it is easy to drive an adit. Pound, cider mill. Power, the fish Gadus minutus. Poutin, whiten pollock. Prowl, prowled, fettered, or beaten. The sheep used to be prowled with two of their four legs tied together with rope. Graze, a small common cattle drinking place. Breedy, uneven balance as of scales, easily or creditably. Pride of the country, miners' term when ore is found in abundance near the surface and very rich. Pridey, greedy, proud, handsome, forward, conceited, or with ease. Prid, prad, fluted. Pridden prowl, head and bailey, taunted. Prill, a small bit. Prilled, tipsy, half drunk. Turned sour as beer. Princetown College, facetious name for Dartmoor Prison. Prink, prank, close the eye in sleep. Prinking along, walking in an affected manner. Prin Priddle, the great titmouse. Prowl, reglean afield. Plunder. Pruitt, go, go. How, calling cows. Ryan, soft, white, clay. Ryan load, a fluken load. As of soft clay vein of din. Sam Sunton, hypocrite. Pudlock, a short beam for supporting the planks of a scaffold, one end in the wall, the other tied to the scaffold pole. Hull, mud. Pullen, a pit or pond among rocks. Hull Cronack, small fish found in soft water pools. Woolly cod or shanny. Hull Rose, the wheel pit of a water mill. Halt the false. Punion end or pumpkin end. Gable end. Pearl, turn or twist. Purlin rent. Purlin, Porban, rushwick or lamp, shreds of cloth. Purser, fusser, financial agent of mine. Put the miller's eye out, mix too much water with dough, or spirit in grog. Pie, blocks of tin, when formerly adulterated by lumps or pieces of iron being enclosed in the centre. Said by old Stanley laws. A person convicted of this fraud was made to swallow 3 spoonfuls of melted tin, ashore pure. Pisky cows. Bridge tiles with a round knob were said to be for piskies, or pixies to dance on. Pixie bed, marshy ground, in which the water is covered with tangled grass. Bisley, waterspout or shoe. So ends he, Q, Bob, sickly in fur. Quiddling, some semi-imbecile, stupid manner. Quaff, to puff up. Quaffed, satisfied. Walk, walker, walker. A heavy fall. You went down a walker. Where, a joint in a load. Qualms, whims. Tweedy, brisk, sharp or shrewd. Tweel, hoil, a roof. Tween, a periwinkle. Tweer, mining term, a square piece of ground. Queock, part of bullock's hoof. Quick sticks, job soon done. Quig hogs, twiddles, foolish fancies. Quillet, white clover, a small packet done up in a paper hornet. Quilter, flurry, agitated. Quinted, quirted, overfilled with food, set of pigs and other animals. Quab, a heap. He went down all of a quab. And so ends Q. Rab, granite. Granite rubble. Rathan, yellowish dry stone resembling Gossan, miner's term. Rabble fish, inferior fish. Rabble rash, dirty, noisy mob, rubbishy stuff. Race, place things in a row. String up beats. A go-kart. Ragel, excavated tunnel, 1877. Or a number of stones lying about. Wrath or race, raffle. Poor stuff, anything scrappy or inferior. Wraith, to tend or rend, a tear. Raffane or of no value. Rag pump, a chain pump. Raglan, fisherman's apron. Rag, ragging, wind blowing before rain. Ragger, copper mining term for man who separates inferior or worthless material from valuable ore. Rampant spar load, a quartz load. Ran tin, a conglomerate variety of stream or pebble tin ore. Randigal, rigmarole, long rambling story. Rantacket, noise, uproar. Ranter go red, old-fashioned game of cards. Ranter's jace, a rambling hunt, wild goose chase. Rainy, a ridge of rocks, which is fair at half tide. Rattlecome stave, uproar, noise. Also, ranty skit. Ratlin, fallow. Reese, a row. Farming term. Red-headed Dane, term of reproach. Reed, unbruised stalks of corn so cold in the mass. Bedding for cattle. Reen, a steep hillside. Reese, overripe red corn, shedding grain. Reskin, ruskin, small stat or rick. Resurrection Day, Easter Sunday. Ripples or rippled, roof torn or damaged. Riggerrow. Riggerrow is a stew or ragout. Wriggle, clear out cinders. Righten, an ember. Rill, the sloping part in a pile of roadstone when it is ready to be measured, that the earnings of the breaker may be estimated. Rinker, a wool hat. Risbank, bank or mound. Rise in the bank, working upward towards service in mining. Risk, rind or bark. Roaring Methody, zealous Methodist. Robins alight, game of forfeits by the fire. Whirling, a fire stick. Around. It is passed from one to the other, and the one who holds it when the fire goes out plays a forfeit. Road, skill or aptitude. Roadless without skill. Ruger, anything large of its kind. Rudlin or Rotlin, delirious wandering. Rodex, a state of good repair. Roker, a cheat. Rudger, of weather. That's a sheep. Rouge, push or lift with difficulty. Rooty baker, sweet turnip. Romanced, blue in a rage. Romancing, playing needlessly. Roper's news, stale news. Roper's news, hang the crier. Rope yarn, catching cord. Ruin, a good cider apple grown in the lizard area. Roach, roach, means rough. Rugin, lifting with difficulty. Round, roundicle, ancient circle of stones or earth. Rounders, game with a ball, dizzy. Round land, that means to go round land, is to die. Oh, he's gone round land. Round robin, anglerfish. Rue, to drink or gulp down fluid in a noisy manner. Routing out, turning out holes and corners. Roving in great pain. Ruffle or duffle, trundle or roll a hoop. Rosy Lowender, scoundrel. Row, rough, refuse from ore, stamping mills, a bond or strip. Now, that could be row. No, I think it's row, because row cast comes next. A compost of lime and pebbles. Row tin, large grained rough tin. Row, a rast. Ruddick, wooden beam, a cross cart which acts as a hinge when tilted. Ruddock, a robin. Rudleaf, to blush. Rudge, a partridge. Ruggy, rugged. Rull, rully, rullin, roll or rollin. A rullin' hook, for putting corn in cheese. Runnet, dandruff. Rumpard, small, puny. Rumpy, anything coarse or uneven, of yarn or feather tie. The bed was rumpy. Rod shaft, the engine shaft in a mine, which are the rods of the pumping gear. A run, mining term, loose ground after excavation. Runk, growing coarsely as a grass. Runky, hoarse or wheezy breathing. Runner, a round towel on a roller. Russell's wagon, huge wagon which took nearly a fortnight to get to London from Cornwall. Passengers made their wills before leaving. The saying used to be as big as Russell's wagon. Rustring, a rustring comb, a dressing comb, a flinking comb. Rattling, the sound of phlegm rattling in the bronchial tubes. Rusk, risk, rind or bark. Ruxed, to move uneasily. Rocks, grains of gold, miner's term. Sabs, that was the end of R. Then we go on to S. Sabs, stuffed of grass, right together into piles, for burning, in preparing ground, or seed. St. Agnes Total, silly old fool. St. Albans Day, the day after feast, when inferior guests were invited to eat leftovers. St. Mawes Clover, the spotted medic. St. Tabs or Tibbs Eve, a day which never comes. I'll do it next Tibbs Eve. Sam, to fill up a glass of grog when partially full, with more spirits and water. Sappy, silly or unwise. Saracen, foreigner. Sarcher, exciseman, not confined to Cornwall. Saunting, flirting. Savour, meat or fish. We'll have a savour for tea. Sawn, zone. Hole in a cliff, through which sea passes. Scabble and gow, talking as amongst angry women. Scabby gullion, a stew of cut-up meat and potatoes. Scadgeon, a disreputable person. Scal, scale, shale. Scale is a shale of earth for its line excavation. Scalpions, dry salt fish, a salt whiting. Scanned, turn eel of shoe over, or you could say trawled. Scaverneck, it's spelt different ways. A hare. Scavelion, indiscreet person. Scavener, term of contempt. Scathy, simpleton. Score, to scatter. Spill. Score also means, or scale, an elder tree. Score cool, nightshed. Scauthy buds, elder flowers. Scathan, a piece of torn material. Scoants, or coants, paving of cobblestones. Scallops, refuse of slate quarry. Scotapaw, shallow flat-bottomed boat. Scorny, scornful. Scouring-geared, grouder. Decomposed granite used for scrubbing tables. Scoven load, a tin load, only in contradistinction to all other loads. Scove is tin stuff so rich in beer that it needs little cleaning. Scoy, thin, poor, as applied to silks, etc., insignificant. Scrap, odds and ends, refuse. Scraggan, straggling. Scrall, quarry rubbish. Scrambling, scraps of broken meat. Scranny, scramble. Contend, strive. Scarifier, a cultivator. Scrawled, a pilcher cooked on a gridiron. Or it could be scrawled or scrawler. Scrawled, scrawled, scratched. Screed, thin person. Scrid, to descend slowly by sliding. Scriddling, warming up by the fire. Scrap, rummage, a lot of trumpery, odds and ends. Scrip up, get close to. Squeeze up to make room. Script up, sitting close together. Squig, to win all one's opponent's marbles. Squink, squinked, or squinkle. Screwed, grimaced. Squinkin, peeping with half-closed eyes. Script, to escape. Scritch, crutch. Scroach, scorch. Scroll up, arrange roughly. Scroach, to scrape. Scruff or scraft, makeshift meal. Inferior goods, refuse. Scrogged, cleared out, bankrupt. Scroggin, gallows bird. Scrolls, remains of melted lard. Scrovy, mean, contemptible, shabby, ragged or dirty. Of animals, unhealthy. Scrow, hut, oval, shed. In West Cornwall, we called it a crow. Scroudle, to shift with the feet. Scrowed, see scrawled. Scruff, a scuffle. Scruffy, rough and scaly. Grimy. Scubben, threatening of weather. Scubmore, a mess. Food not properly cooked. Scud, manure, means to spread manure. Scudder, one who slides. Scuddy ground, poor uneven ground. Scumbird, said a bird discharging excrement. Seal, protective layer of furze, ferns and brambles under a rick. Seam, pearl knitting. Seam, also, quantity of clay, cart or wagon load of hay, manure, etc. Surge, rough. Rough sewing of a buttonhole, previous to overworking. Seach, seiche. Rush of waves, inundating streets at high tide. Simmy, seaman to me, or semi. Survey Day, St. Albans Day, day after feast when scraps are served up. Setrude, to entice, to worry, or seduce. Shaddocks, a slate axe. Shale, scale fish. A flake. Scale is spelt C-H-A-L-E. Shallal, serenade of kettles and pans, usually after a wedding done by the shillelagh band. Shaly, rich and flaky, peeling off. Shamity, confused and ashamed. Channel, stage of boards, used in old coffins before shafts were in use. That's a mining term. Channel working, a method of working by an open mine when they followed the lode as far and to as great a depth as they were able to pursue. Shank, a lump of exploration. Sherrilig, a land lizard. Sheath, oven shelf or sheet. Sheban, kind of candlestick used in mines. Shadi, cuttlebone. Shenagrum, a drink of hot beer, sugar, rum and lemon. Shurmer, pilchard which plays on the surface of the river. Shimshankin, crying. Shive, shy as a horse. Shortels, masses of loose rubbish in slate quarries which are fallen in and filled to cracks and rents. Shot, a fish closely resembling a trout. Shoon, strange. Sideboards, sideburns. Sigger, to leak, ooze, or seep. Also zephyr. Sizzling, moving uneasily in sleep. Skeiner, or skeiner, a fast runner, going like a skeiner. Scal, a term of abuse. Skate, tear, or rend. Skate, spread manure, or could be skate or scout. Scatterings, small pieces, shreds. Skeeny, sharp or gusty wind. Sketchwith, skerish, privet. Skeg, a kind of oats. Skerret, skivet, compartment in chest, as a wooden chest. Skerry, a safety fuse, a great riot. Skerry mudge, skelly mudge, grotesque human-shaped toy, limbs moved by strings. Skerry werry, a slight active person. Skethens, strips tatters, piece of fish cut for bait. Skew, to her shoe. Shun, seek shelter from. Skidall, gillimont. Skittery, slippery like ice. Skilly, skimmed milk. Skimper, one who does work hastily. Skimpings, the lightest and poorest part of tin ore in the dressing of it. Skin Scot night. This is a Padstow term. Night in November, when boys struck doors with stones in a sling and asked for money for the feast, or push in winkle shells and dirt. Skype means slight person. Skirt, that's good two E's. Short, coat is very skirt. Skivet, see skerret. Skibor, three-cornered tear in a garment. Slacket, slight, thin. Slab, fresh Cornish cooking range. Slaverdash, mixture of lime sector put on a slate roof. Sladox, cleaving and splitting tool for slate. Slag, slaggy, misty rain. Slams, scrams, scramblings, scraps of meat. Sleeper, gummy secretion in the corner of the eye. Sleepy, mildewed, peculiar state of decay. Sleepy wood, with kind of dry rot. Slaughterpooch, slovenly, ungainly person. Slewed, cheated. Made to pay too much. Also, turned round, he slewed round. Slight, feeling unwell. Slights, partly dressed in his slights. Slingers, kettle broth made of boiling water, bread, salt, pepper and butter. Lincoln slide, in a mine, rocky wall, grooved and cut as if with a chisel, and highly polished. Slintrim, an incline. Slip, a young pig. Sloughing bone, hip joint, pin bone. Sloughing stone, rich enticing stone of ore. Sloot, scrape or drag feet. Slow cripple, blind worm or slow worm. Slowdrick, uncouth person. Slump, a careless workman or woman. Slunge, plunge, sound of a plunge. Smally, small, puny thin. Smoothie, all on one side like Smoothie's wedding. Smulk, a drunken dirty woman. Snavel, the pivot of the back chain of horses' harness. Sneery, low, mean, cunning. Snifton Clark, a valve in the old steam engine, so called because of the noise it made. Snortly Wink, this is. A caterpillar. Snortly Wiggin is a beetle. I come to Snortly Wiggin now, black beetle. Snuff, to be affronted, to be snuffed. So's vein, a term of endearment to a child. Sog, numbness. Soggin, cold dreary place. Soldier, the red gurnard. Solar, sailor, stage of boards in a mine. Soons, charms given by whitewood use. Soodland, comforting, fondant, caressing, flattering. Scry, or sorai, the report of the approach of a body of fish, as pilchards. Sowen, a hollow place. Sewell, zewel, to sail. Spaniard, Spaniard, Spanjar, a Spaniard. Spallier, Spallier, Espalier. Now what have I got? That. Oh, that means Espalier. Spalled, spiled, fined for absence or lost working time. Spal hammer, hammer used for breaking stones. Span, spanjar, a tether or a tie. Front legs of animals tied together with rope to prevent straying. Sparrock, edge sparrow. Speedy, hurry, quicken. Speedy ground and terry ground. Found in mining, which is easily dug because of its numerous small joints or fissures. Spiller's filter. Long fishing line with many hooks. Ground line. Split, depth of a spade in digging. Splatty, spotty, patchy. Red cow with white spots. Splitter, small bread roll. Spraggling, a sprawling hill-drawn design. Sprayed, skin dried by cold wind. Spraying or spreeing, an east wind is a spraying wind. Spriggan, knacker or knocker. Spiteful, deceitful creature, underground spirit. Spriggly, split up as a wart, much cracked. Spruzen, untidy, ungartered woman. Spernsy, cheerful, jolly, slightly intoxicated. Spernsing, treading heavily. Spur, space of time. Squad, it's a mining term, loose stones, all four, mixed with earth. Squanch, quench. Squeeze, an old rump, she's a buffer old squeeze box. Squiddle, squiddling, squirt, squirting. Squiltry, frog, quilting. I think it should be squilky. Can hardly read my own writing. Squishums, the jumps, jerks, fidgets. Squitching, jerking. Stop squitching. Squizzle, cry easily. St. Albans Day, Survey Day. Day after feast when imperial guests were invited to eat up leftovers. Stag, nightmare, one who was unable to move. St. Agnes Total, stupid old fool. Stand bang, lump down or slap down. Standard, wrestling term. He who has thrown two men becomes a standard for the future contests in the ring. Stairs, irregular spots or blotches. Stargazy for starry pie. High made of pilchards, with heads sticking through the holes in the crust. Starber, small loaf of bread, penny starber. Stemple, a slant beam used in a mine for support. Stent or stents, rubble left by tin streamers in their workings. Stent, limit or boundary of a bargain or pitch set in mining. That's the stent of it. Corruption probably of extent. Stiffons are stone steps. Stewen, a slap with a hand. Stiggins, strippins, nest of cow's milk when hand-milked. Stiff-laced, proud. Stiddle, stoodle, the pole to which cows are tied in the stall. Stilling, the walling of a pit shaft within the tubbin above the stonehead, a small piece of wall built to keep back ground. Stingnum, the fish cottus scorpius. Steracus, bustling, energetic woman. Stoisin, leaping of a shoal of fish above water. The colour imparted to the surface of water by leaping fish. Stool crab, the male edible crab. Stamps, perpendicular bars for crushing tin ore to powder. Stokes, mining term for stall, wince or rise. Streak, used of mica pits or long shallow places in clayworks, all mining term. Strake, to sweep lightly. Straking, walking quickly. Strap, strop, a bit of string, a small bit of cord. Stroll, litter. Confusion, disturbance, turmoil. Streaming pot, a watering pot. Strike, streak, strick, to let a man down in a shaft by a windlass. If he falls streak, they let him go further down. Stroke, stroking, busy, in a turmoil. She's always stroking. Strawl, strolly, untidy, state of disorder, litter. Strollopy, untidy. Her house is always strollopy, and so is she. Strump, walk heavily. Stroke, to hurry. Struther, a person always in a hurry. Strothen. Well, I seem to have done that twice. Strunty, misty, poppy. Tipsy, neither before nor after tipsy. I'll do it next tipsy. Studdle, stiddle, iron bar to which cow's chain is attached. Also, a timber support of the deads in the mine. Stuff means ore. Stuffle, to stifle or suffocate with smoke. Stuck along, walk with quick steps. Stug, earthenware pot. Stull, place to receive ore. Timber placed at back of levels to prevent rubbish falling. Start, run of good luck. Jobless man would say, will he give us a start? Suart, suant, uniform, perfect. Subban, a sop, to break pieces of bread in basins before pouring on soup. Sucked, a fish, partially dried, in semi-putrescent condition. Sarkava, a fool, idiot, moonstruck person. Sudless eel, a lumping eel. Sugary candy, when new boots squeaked, it was said they had sugary candy in them. Sugary quartz, a very crumbly or pulverulent quartz. Sugary mole, piece of rag with soaked sugary bread given to a child to suck. Survey, letting work in a mine. Swab stick, a mining tool. Swazing, swinging arms when walking. Swamishing, fancying oneself. Swap or swap, grey fly, gadfly or wasp. Swing, sound made by a young bird. Swallock, willard. Spike, a twig of beef. Swimming stone, a stone of yellow gossamer colour found at Nancoffin copper mine, Redruth, so cellular that it will float on water. Sword, iron bar in front of a cart, used for tipping load. End of F. Cabin, morsel of food, slice of bread and butter. Tacked, beaten, brought to a stop through exhaustion, pull off. Calico pie, pie made from prematurely born young pigs. Tadley tipsy. Tags, narcissi. Tagworm, earthworm. Take, a bargain of work in a mine. Take a notion, get an idea. Telch, ram. Talking bush, a bush of holly put at the topmast head. Tamlin cod, young codfish. Tam, a piece or bit, a morsel, a dwarf. Tamlin, a miner's tool. Can Jake, the house snail. Tantabubus, noisy playful child. Tarmanic, slovenly person. Taunt, pert, saucy, high and mighty. Teat or teat, a draught of wind. The wind is teating in under the door. Or whistling, they say teating, whistling. Wind was teating. Tealed, determined. She was tealed to do it. Tealed, in the grave. Tell, count or enumerate. Temple Moors, descend to Temple Moors, an outcast. Tender worm, young child, a term of endearment. Turn, a bittern. Tetty rattle, Cornish stew or 20-minute rattle. Thwack, jack, beat of flog. The out of it, the end. Hew, threaten. Thriddler, weaver. Tistrel, butcher's chopping block. Throstle, thrush. Frighten, cutting chops from a stick. Cutting chips from a stick. Tickery, a hawk. Tidden, tender, painful. Tiddly, do light work. I can loust and fouster, but I can't tiddly. Tidy means good, smart, or intelligent. Or it also means to change one's clothes. Tigry, or tigry, a yellow hawk with feathers edged with black. Timble, a mining tool. Timdoodle, a stupid fellow. Tinkard, or tinkered, tinker. Tiskin, small bundle of corn, gathered by reapers. Tissy-wissy, dry tickling cough. Tightum, costume for wear when neither visiting nor working. To and again, off and on. Toty, to toot. Tob or tubbin, piece of turf. Todd, tangle, or muddle. Todnaliers, set of tangle thread. Tooked, betrothed. Tooth puller, tooth ailer, a dentist. Taller, a man who collects the tolls and revenues of the mines, or inspects and superintends tin bounds. So-called bounds are terminated by old steers, which must be renewed and visited once a year, because he receives the tolls or dues of the Lord of the Soil. Tom Bocock's Eve, Christmas Eve, Fisherman's Feast at Mousehole. Toonie, play an instrument or sing, toonie away. Tootledum Fatic, foolish person. Toppy, the bush of air, brushed straight up from the forehead. Tongued, talkative. He's the tonguiest man I know. Tosh, a cough. Toshy, overdressed tawdry. Toe-rag or toe-rag, salted cod. Terwillies, Terwilly, ringed plover. Townser, town-bred, contemptuous term. Towser, sack apron. Wrapper, mid-Cornwall. Toes, toesen, walking path, or walk path. Train, oil from pilchers used for lighting. Travish, to carry in procession to trail. Troy, trough. Treadler, idler. Treason, or trees, idling and wasting time. Treloopin, washing the loops or slang. Tin, to save fine ore, of which sinks to the bottom. Truster, a beam. Trustrum, bait cut up for the books. Tribute, the share or share price by contract of ore raised and claimed by miner. Tributers, miners who work for tribute, undertake to raise ore from the lode at a percentage in the pound sterling on the value of the ore brought to grass. Trickish, ticklish, difficult. Trickster, an adept, proficient. Triddle, triddling, talking nonsense, trifling. Trig, to trip up, slip. Shellfish picked up at low water. Trig meat, shellfish, Elston and Elford presents. Trigging, Good Friday custom, gathering shellfish. Shrove Tuesday at Penzance. Trinklets or trinkets, odds and ends of finery. Trudle, toddle. Trudler, toddler. Troil, a feast, a dinner's feast. A short row on the sea. Troll, or troll, deformed foot, a troll foot, or down a deal, shoes trolled over. Trucklers, sparklers, tuck, or tucking, operation in sealing pilchards. Tucker, one who works in a fulling mill. Tucking, working in a fulling mill. Tucking mill, a fulling mill. Tuck net, fishing net used in the taking of pilchards which have been enclosed by the seine or stop net. Tulky, a slumny woman. Darkness, tulky darkness, or black. Said of a parson's black hat, black as a tulky. Tull, tall, a measure of corn taken by a miller in payment. Tulled, paid to tull. Tulla, half-light, twilight, St. Tunagle, the fastener of a gate. Tumtree, the pole of an ox wagon. Turpentine soap, yellow soap. Tut, stupid person. Twains, twins. Twingle, twist or wriggle like a worm on a hook, or tingle with a cold. Tie, an adit or drain. Tire, a thatcher or hellier. End of tea. Ukshiba. Human excrement. Humors, embers. Omnibus, corruption of omnibus. Unlusty, unwieldy, very fat. Unopen, to open. Unream, skim off scalded cream with reamer. Unteal, fire a gun, set off a trap. Untitled, frayed out, unravelled by wear. Unvamped, not added to or embellished. Upadrilgy, or upadrilzy, hubbub, state of excitement. Uzzle, oozle, oozlepipe, windpipe, so ends you. Fast century, subject to fits, contrary, perverse. Valsen, freshwater fish, eels, freshwater eels. Vamping, a tippler's trick. Tipplers who desired to make the most of one glass of grog. First drink a little, then add some more spirit. Then sip again, then add some more water, then drink again, and so on, repeating the vamping. Vamping was also renewing the foot of a sock, knitted sock. Van, a kind of omnibus, entered from the front. Bang, a new thing, a notion or conceit. also fang. Veek or veach, a whitlow. Veen, little. Childveen, little child. Veer or veer, a young pig, also a slip. Vella, whirlpool. Veskin, veskin, viskin or veskin, fingerstall. Visey vasey bum. Vexy vasey bum 3. Child's game from Newland. Also Pedna me, heads and tails, laid by any number. Hide a small article and blindfold a person. When the bandage is taken off, the idus chant, Vicey vassy bum, buckaroo scum. Find it and you can take it home. Vicey vassy bum. A search is made, and when found, the game continues in the same way. Vestry, smiling of infants in their sleep, or vestries. Victor nuts, hazelnuts. Victory, conversion, salvation. Vision blind, unable to see, or supernatural appearances. Visnan, vidnan, a sand dance or sand eel. Doggett, to walk on one leg. Voider, baby's clothes basket, small fine wicker basket. Vooch, to drag together in sewing. Vumfra, a blow, a heavy slap. So ends V. Waddle, a sloppy mess. Waddy, a fisherman's term. Of the wind, puffy. Wadgel, a grey gull, or wadgel. Waiter, tea tray. Wang, hang about in a tiresome manner. Warming stone, a name formerly given to a kind of stone, which when once heated retains the heat a great while. Warsail or wassail. Watty, a hare. Waterpan, regurgitation. Watery, faint and hungry. One eye up, bullock's jack. Wheelies, crab or lobster pot. Wee's nest, a mare's nest. Weath, a field. Weetham, a small field. Wesley, a Wesleyan chapel. I'm going Wesley. Waze, W-H-A-Z-E, or swazing, swinging arms when walking. Whittles, whims, fancies, stupid ideas. Wheel, fuel, a mining work. Wilk, stye on the eyelid. Whipsadary, machine for raising ore. Whirl, hip joint. Whip up, raise, hoist, stitch all in rough manner. Whirlbone, the round head of a hip joint. Wistercuff, a box on the ear. White witch, supposed to stop toothache, stop nosebleeding, and cure ill-wish persons. Whitneck, a weasel. Whiz, a fussy person, unmanageable. Whittles, fancy, superstition. All wives' tales. Also, witty way. Witty way is a pretty place. Witty way is a pretty play. Once, twice, 3 times, all run away, played at school by the writer. We called it Witty way. Wild menagerie, corruption of wild menagerie. Wilk, star in the eye, ridgy lump or tumor. Willen, a beetle. Wilkie, small toad. Willen liar, one who tells premeditated and unnecessary lie. Wilbur, pot. Baker, under which bread is buried in burning embers and baked. Willy whirly, dizzy in a whirl. Wimmick, to cheat or beggar. Wingery, wingarly. Faint, sick. Wingery, oozing, shining as tainted meat. Wink, a beer shop. Tiddlywink. Winky eye, again. An egg is put on the ground some distance off. The number of paces being previously decided on. Players are blindfolded and with a stick try to hit and break the egg. Winnock, to overreach, deceive, cheat. Wint, a whirling, wheel-like machine for twisting rope. Wints, a communication between two levels in a mine. Wonders, or wenders, frostbitten fingers. Wrapper, a bag apron. Wriggle, clear out cinders. Rink, periwinkle. Wrinkle, a receptacle for burnt tin. Roth, fish stone. Fish known as conner or sea carp. Yend, end to end. Yawl, a she-cat. So ends why. Sown, rift or cleft in cliff. Senner goat, alleged descendant of Honey, son of Tom the Giant. Another boy is born. As the cow is not at hand, he was nursed by a goat, and it is said, a class of his descendants are yet known as Senner goats. That comes from Hunt's Popular Romances, 1865. Sounds like one too. Zoo, to work alongside a load before breaking it down. Sonderkins, Sounder, Stickens, used as a word of reproof. Sorry, it was just Sounder Tickens. Zuckens, the essence or best part of anything. Zucky, to smarten. Zigger, to leak, sluggish, used of a small stream of water, issuing through a cranny underground. And so ends this list of dialect words, which I've been hurrying to get through before the tape finished. And there was plenty of room after all.